Do you feel tired or behind, or just that feeling of I'm out of sync of where I know I should be? If the answer is yes, well, that makes two of us. I've been in the rut, in the slump, in the valley for the last few months concerning my productivity, and I'm tired of the time slipping me by and saying I'll try again tomorrow. Now is the time to reflect and get it sorted. So let's talk about what happens when the structure slips. When the fire fades away, how do we get our energy back? How do we get back on track? Let's reflect together on some of the cracks that have rooted me in a slump, but I'm ready to take that back. And I hope you can find tips to help you. So the first crack on my wall that I've noticed the last few months is throwing my morning routine out the window. I talk about morning routines a lot, and honestly, the last few months, I understand why. So I changed my gym time to the evenings to just see what that would look like right after work. I wasn't sure about just starting my day with the gym. And therefore, because I've taken that out from the morning, I don't really have anything to like alert me to wake up in the morning. So I find myself just running into the time that I'm just doing what I need to do before work. And honestly, for me, that is a recipe for unproductiveness in the day because I've just not done what I need to do. I've realized how important my morning routine is to me. I think when we say the term morning routine, it sounds like this big thing, but just simply having some sort of system to follow, some sort of structure to follow in the morning that you are happy with kicks the day off to a great start where you feel like you're already in motion, you're already getting the things done. So for me, that's definitely been a crack in the wall. And because my morning routine has been out the window, I think everything else followed through. To cement that back into place and to renew that completely and replace that fully by God's grace is recommitting back to my morning routine. And I think what happens is when things change, I never reviewed my routine. I just left it as is. So obviously the routine was going to wither. It's not working. What do I need to change? What can I get done in the morning in this scenario that would just make me feel okay? I don't have to do every and anything. I just have to, be sure that what I'm doing in the morning, I'm happy with that. So to help me get back on track, I am committing back to my morning routine over the next few weeks. I'll hopefully get back on track with that. With or without the gym, I look to incorporate in something in the morning or a few things in the morning that I can look forward to, and that will just be second nature, hopefully by God's grace to me, the more I do it. If I'm not going to the gym, I'm thinking about stretch and worship, walking around the house while praying or going outside. I don't know about now that's getting into the autumn winter season, but stepping outside for a little bit, just getting yourself out of bed. And then when I'm back, I'm able to then, outline 2 things, 3 things that I want to get done before I start work. So recommitting back to that would definitely take me out of my slump. The second crack in the wall for me has been not having a priority for the day. What do I want to do today? Aside from the things that I have to do, like work and eat, because things then fall into my day. Because I have so many things going in my head of the things that I want to do, busy thinking of which one should I do, which one is more important, versus if I just know that I'm going into the day and I need to do such and such. I tried that last week and it was great. Even with like menial tasks, I just told myself, Dami, today you need to reply to this email. Dami, today you need to wash your washing machine. You need to wash your bathroom. And just doing those 3 things, just having that goal in mind, especially after work. There's only so much you can do during work time. I know that I have a goal for my evening, and what I need to do even more so now over the random stuff is like the specific things that point to my goal that I want to commit to. Penning these things down would help me know that though there's a bigger picture in mind, I'm like taking chunks and pieces out of that bigger picture day by day rather than being overwhelmed by the bigger picture, which is what I've seen in my life over the last few months, getting overwhelmed because of the bigger picture. But what are you doing about that today, Dami? What are you doing about that today? So 3 things, 2 things, 1 thing that I want to do today, committing myself to that, writing it down so that I can get that satisfaction of taking it off by the end of the day. The third crack in my wall has been overshooting my boundaries, my digital boundaries to be precise. I have boundaries for my social media, but I find that the days that, again, leading back to my point, where I'm not sure of what to do next. It's very easy for me to just spend time just doom scrolling on social media or just doing things that really don't matter. Having digital boundaries has really helped me, and I've seen how it can be to my detriment if I'm not adhering to those digital boundaries. One of the apps that have helped me is the Opal app, that is basically an app blocker, which is what I need. I already had some sort of a boundary with my social media, but I needed something to like cut me off. Like, girl, get out of here. Girl, go do something else. It allows you to set the times of when it should cease you off. So it basically blocks it. And one day I tried going on Instagram on my browser, and it basically said, girl, get out of here. I know that you're blocked on the app, so don't try and come here on Google thinking that you can go on Instagram. Sometimes I use my laptop. It doesn't tell me my laptop, but on my phone, it definitely doesn't allow me to go on. You can obviously override that, but I need you to like breathe for 20 seconds or wait for 60 seconds. And by the time that's done, it's already too long. You're like, I actually have something else to do. So finding ways to enforce digital boundaries is something that I'm definitely recommitting to make the last quarter of the year, the rest of the year for me, productive and better, where I feel good about how I'm spending my day. So think about how you can manage your digital presence, digital consumption, because honestly, there's so much in you that wants to burst out, but scrolling, laughing on TikTok. I love laughing on TikTok. But sometimes it's like, girl, you know you've got things to do. And you feel so much better when you do these things compared to how you feel after scrolling, you know? So I'm definitely recommitting to that, to be able to seal that crack in the wall. And that reminds me of a book I'm currently reading. It's called Today Matters by John Maxwell. And it basically says and reminds us that it's about what you do just for today. And that would have a compounding effect one day to the day that you dream about, to the person that you desire to become. So just for today, make the effort to plan. Just for today, I will commit to my faith goals. Just for today, I will commit to my health goals. Just for today, I will practice and develop good thinking. I will seek and experience improvement. Then one day, I will see the compounding result of a day well lived. And that is so key. I just turned to a chapter and it actually says, today's priorities give me focus. If not, the day would give you its focus, and it's never really a good idea if you're going with just anything that comes your way. But when you have a focus of today, when you have the priority of today, we need to get this done. Grab this book if you can. The final crack in the wall for me is letting go of my quiet time, or not prioritizing my quiet time to journal, quiet time to pray, quiet time to reflect, as we said, quiet time to plan. Everything is noisy, but so is your mind. But the thing is, when you are in the noise of the go and the environment and everything else, you can't really listen to what's important that's on the inside. So for me, I found that just going and not stopping to write things down has definitely impacted how well I believe my days are going. So I definitely want to recommit to setting out time to journal, setting out time to pray, setting out time to reflect, setting out time to plan and to highlight the things that I want to do for the week, for the day, and the things that I've done today that are productive or that contribute to my goals. So quiet time is something that I want to recommit to help me feel better about each 24 hours that I've been gifted. So these are the 4 main cracks in the wall that I've noticed that have encouraged my slump, and I plan, by the grace of God, to be able to commit to the opposite of them, as we've talked about, to help me get out of that slump. So which one do you think you need? Which of these are you going to recommit to? Are you going to run with, or all of it, to help you get back out of that slump and get your discipline back, get your energy back, get your productivity back, and feel good about the day? And the thing is, you have control. Yes, life may throw things. Yes, situations may shift things a little bit, and that's fine. We're human. But we have to remember that we can stop and say, actually, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I want to choose better. And honestly, for me, there's no better feeling than being able to know that I'm spending my days being productive, and it's different for each person. So for your productive, how do you want to feel by the end of the day, by the end of the week, by that month? And how much lighter, how much more energetic do you want to feel? It's up to you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you picked 1 or 2 tips that would be helpful for you in getting out of the slump and rebuilding your discipline back. Until next time, see you guys in the next video.